Pasadena, Texas, I was born and raised. Grew up with both parents who weren't on the same page. Sometimes they would laugh, more times they would crumble. They both.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know I've been out for like 5 months. I just had a few things going on, which I'll get to that later. So I just wanted to do a video like a life update. So I can't talk. I wanted to do a life update, tell y'all what's been going on, why I've been out, kind of thing. I know I got a mess back there, but I mean, I'll let y'all know what's going on in this room and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a just to get ready with me kind of video. I was gonna go live like on Facebook and just talk to y'all, but I figured I can just do a video and upload it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my makeup, and I will be talking as I go. So I'm gonna try to remember to tell y'all what I'm doing before I do it. If y'all have been with me this whole time, y'all know sometimes I just forget. But yeah, I'll try to remember. So I'm gonna go in with my prime. This is actually my best friend. She left it here and I've been using it. I haven't used it since the last time she was here, the last time I did makeup. That was about 5 months ago or so. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this for the primer. So yeah, so I guess first, no, I don't want to start with that one. Okay, so I don't know what to talk about. I had stuff going on, but I didn't have stuff going on. I mean, besides this whole COVID-19 stuff, like I'm still working at my job, of course, 'cause I work at a hospital. But no changes there. I still work my nights. So one big, I guess, life update that I had is that I'm pregnant. And if y'all followed me from before, y'all know last year I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage, and that's why I had took that really long break before, and I wasn't ready to talk about it at the time. That's why it took me so long to upload last year when I took that break. And yeah, so I'm going in with Born This Way in the color light beige, Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So, but yes guys, I am pregnant. I am 20 weeks. I'll be 21 weeks this Friday. So I guess I can tell y'all how it all started, like how we found out, which by the way we actually found out on Valentine's Day. So which was a Friday. So on that Friday, on Valentine's Day, we didn't really have anything planned, because I mean, I guess I should have known, but I had been more tired than I usually am. Like, I just wanted to sleep all day. I didn't want to do anything. So I didn't really want to do it for Valentine's Day, you know. Plus money was still tight at the time, so I just told him, I was like, we'll just do a dinner here. I'll make something. We'll just have a nice dinner or whatever, you know. So I'm already out of breath. So I ended up having an appointment that morning. It was like at 8, I believe, in the morning. And I had an appointment at 8 in the morning, and it was the first time I ever seen that doctor. And so I went or whatever, and I just told her I just went for a checkup because I hadn't had checkup in a long time. So I told her that I was just there for a checkup, and she asked if I had any questions or whatever, anything else that's been going on. And I just told her that my breasts have been sore, I've been more tired lately, and I go, there's some days that I'll wake up and I'll feel nauseated, or whatever. And then she asked if I could be pregnant. And I told her no, which I probably should have said yes, but because it took us so long the first time, I just thought I couldn't get pregnant that easily, you know. So that didn't even like cross my mind at all. So I was just thinking the worst. I was just thinking maybe it's something big, maybe it's something small. I don't know, you know. But pregnancy never crossed my mind. So next, I'm going in with the concealer Too Faced Born This Way in the color nude. So so I told her all that, and she's like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and do a pregnancy test. We'll do a urine pregnancy test, and then we'll do we'll check your HCG levels, like just in case, whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, whatever, you know. In my head, I was like, it's gonna come back negative and whatever, you know. So I didn't even get my hopes up, like, cause I already thought it's gonna come back negative. It's not gonna come back positive at all. So I did the test, did the blood work or whatever, came back home, and by the time I came home, it was like about 9-ish. So I told him that I was still tired, that I'm gonna take a nap. So he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. He was gonna do something in the sala or something, move stuff around. So I went to bed. I went to the room, took a nap, and then like around 12, I woke up and I checked my phone, and I seen that I had some labs that were ready to be looked at. So I opened it up or whatever, and I kind of knew what it was, which was my pregnancy test, the urine pregnancy test. The blood work didn't come back till like 2 weeks later, I think. And so I opened it up, and it said positive, and I was like, I kind of just stared at my phone like, okay. So I didn't know what to do. So I got up, and mind you, I had just woken up, so I was still kind of like out of it. So I thought it was just my eyes like playing tricks on me. So I like got up, I went, washed my face, and I looked at it again. So then I went to my boyfriend, or my fiance, and I showed it to him, and he pretty much told me to just call the office just to confirm it, you know, just to make sure. And I called, and they said yes, it came back positive. Then my blood work is gonna come back maybe in a couple of weeks to check the HCG level, see where you're at or whatever. And I just said, oh, okay, thank you, whatever, and I hung up. And he was like, what they saying? I said, yeah, they said it's positive. We were happy. But we were like, this time I don't want to say anything to anybody. And I go, just because last time, it was heartbreaking. Just because we told people, like I told my job, just because I figured my job needed to know, you know, like those are the people that need to know. That way, if you need help at work, they can help you, you know. So I didn't even think. So this time I was like, I don't really want to tell anybody. Like, I didn't want to tell my mom. I didn't want to tell my sister. I didn't want to tell his mom. I didn't want to tell anybody. Not even my job. The only person I told that same day that we found out was my boss. I sent her a text saying, hey, just so you know, I just found out that I'm pregnant. So she said congratulations or whatever, and that was it. So I figured she had to at least know. That way, if she had any complaints that I was moving slower or I had an attitude or something, she knew what was up, you know. So yeah, so as far as the whole telling people, she was the only one that knew. Just because I thought she needed to know, you know. And then my sister, I believe, was the second one to know, because it's like, that's my sister, you know. I want my sister to know I trust her, not to say anything to anybody. So we had went over, I think it was like a week after we found out. And also when we found out, I think I was about 5 weeks. And so um, before that, I had taken a pregnancy test maybe a few weeks before that, and it came back negative. So that's why I was like, no, I don't think I'm pregnant, because then it would have came out, you know. But I think I probably just did it too early or something. So that's why it came back negative when I did it. So a week after we found out, we went to go see my sister and the girls, my nieces, just see what they were doing or whatever. And mind you, I was feeling sick. Like, she would have figured it out. She would have been suspicious about it. My sister's smart. She knows. She done been through it twice. She would have been like, okay, what's going on? You know, what's wrong with you? So me and my wife, we were texting, I think, at the time, and I was texting. I was like, should we just tell her? And I go, because I really, at the time, I felt like I was about to throw up. So I feel like she's like, oh, I'm about to throw up. I think she's gonna figure it out anyway. So he's like, no, that's fine. Go ahead. You know. So I guess me and him make this deal that I tell one person, he tells one person. You know. So I decided to tell my sister. So I told my sister, I was like, guess what? And she's like, what? And I go, I'm pregnant. She's like, no, you're not. And I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, let me see. So I showed her the results, and she got happy and excited. And I go, but you're the only one that knows, so don't say anything to anybody. And she asked me if I was going to tell my mom, and I said, no, I don't want to say anything to anybody. And I go, just because of last year. Like, that was devastating to me. Like, there was times that I was still sad about it, and like I didn't know how to talk about it, you know. I would just talk about it with my boyfriend, if anything. And so I just told her no, that I didn't want to say anything right now until later on. She said okay, that was fine. So she kept that secret with her. My boyfriend ended up telling his brother. His brother had came over. I believe it was him, his nephew. Like, it was my boyfriend's brother and his nephew that came over. It was after they got out of work, and it was when all three of them were working at the same time, I believe. So they all got home, and I think they had gotten rained out or something. So they were there, and he texted me. He's like, should we tell him? And I go, yeah, if you want, but just make sure he don't say nothing. He ended up texting him because he didn't want to say it out loud because his nephew was there. We didn't want a lot of people to know. And so we texted him like, hey, we're pregnant, but don't tell Chris, which was his nephew, which was sitting right next to him. So he read it and he looked at it. He's like, for real? And we were like, yeah. And he was like, okay. And then the nephew wasn't even paying attention. He was like playing on his phone or something. You know, teenagers, whatever. So he was like, oh, okay. So he was trying not to say anything at the time just because he was there. But I mean, he was happy about it. And so, yeah, so around my birthday is when we had went out to eat. My dad took us out to eat for my birthday. Or my mom took us out to eat for my birthday. I'm sorry. My mom took us out to eat. It wasn't my dad. It was my dad. Yeah, it was my dad. So my dad, he called me saying that I want to take you out for your birthday. And I said, oh, okay. And I think by then he knew. We had told him about it. And because he had mentioned it if I wasn't tell my mom yet. And I said, I don't know. So at the restaurant, I went to the restaurant. My sister came with me. And she asked, are you going to tell mom? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, I think you should. And I was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. And I'll talk to Saul about it. She just said okay. So we went back to the table, and I texted him. Well, I didn't text him. I like put it on my phone, and I showed it to him. And I just put, should I tell my mom? And he just said, if you want to. Like, he goes, it's up to you if you want to. So I was still kind of like, I don't know. I feel like that's already too many people that know. Like, what if something goes wrong? And on my birthday, I had an appointment, my first appointment that Friday, which was the 13th. And so I told him, I was like, I think I'm just going to tell her. And he said, that's fine. So we hadn't gotten our food yet. And so I told her, I was like, hey, Ma. And she goes, what's up? And I go, we have something to tell you. And she's like, what, you're pregnant? And I didn't say anything. I kind of just stayed there, like, looking. And she looked at me, and she goes, what? And I go, well, yeah. And she's like, oh, for real? And I go, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. And she just asked, like, if I had my appointment, if I'm taking my prenatals and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I already started taking all of that. And like, we found out about 4 weeks ago. And she's like, oh, okay. And so yeah, so I told her that day. And so the only people that knew was my mom, my sister, my dad, my stepdad, because he was there, my boss, and his brother. We started telling people, because when I went for my appointment, I was already 9 weeks. And so as I went on, maybe like every 2 weeks or so, I would tell somebody. And then when I got to 12 weeks, not even, about 13, 14 weeks, that's when I started being more open about it, especially at work. That's when I started telling people. And so yeah, that's when I told people. And then that's when I asked my tia if she can do a gender reveal for me. And she said, yeah, that's fine, that she can do it. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, so I'm be looking down here. So she was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I was like, okay, cool. And so I just found out, I mean, I didn't find out, but my aunt found out the gender this past weekend, last Friday. And so she has the results. I don't know if she's opened it yet or not. She said she did it, but I don't know. My tia likes shopping, so she might have opened it just so she can start shopping for the baby. But yeah, she's the one that I trusted the most to keep it a secret from anybody. Like, she's not even going to tell my uncle, which is her husband, or anything. So I trusted her a lot. I trust her a lot not to say anything, so that's why I chose her to do it. So my gender reveal is going to be on the 27th, June 27th. So I'll probably upload a video of the whole gender reveal of it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I am now 20 weeks pregnant, and as I am doing my eyeliner right now, it is moving, and it feels funny. Like, it like tickles. Like, if you've ever been pregnant, comment down below how did it feel to you? Like, or when did y'all start feeling the flutters and stuff, or when did you start feeling it move? And so like I want to know. So yeah, I feel it move a lot now, which is pretty cool. I don't know, it feels weird, just because I've never felt it before. and it feels nice. Like, I know, like, it hit me recently, like now that I can feel the baby move, that I'm having a baby, and like it's like coming in October. And I don't know, I'm just really excited, and I'm really happy about it, just to have my rainbow baby. And I still pray every day that it goes good and I make it to full term and stuff. And there's some days that I get really scared or whatever, so I ended up getting this baby Doppler. So I'll check on baby every once in a while, like if I feel like something's wrong or anything, I'll go and check, and you can hear like the heartbeat, and you can hear it move. You can hear like do flips and stuff, like if it's a freaking acrobat in there. But like this morning when I woke up, like I woke up maybe a few times, but I didn't want to get up just because I was so sleepy. So I guess the baby got mad and did this like full on turn. And I was like, okay, I'm getting up, I'm going. Like, I think it was just hungry. Like, woman, get up and feed me already. Like, come on. So, um, so yeah, that, but yeah, gender reveal is coming up in about 3 weeks. So I'll record that as well whenever I go into labor, like labor and delivery. Um, I'll post that up as well. I'll try to bring y'all with me. Again, I'm gonna try. Again, if this whole COVID, I'm hoping that all this COVID-19 stuff is over by the time I go into labor. Just cause on all my appointments, I've been having to go by myself just because of it. So my boyfriend hasn't been able to go to any of them. Like, they won't let me FaceTime him either. So I pretty much have to see the ultrasound pictures on my phone when they send it to me, like through my phone number or the printouts that they gave me. And so I'm hoping all this will be over. That way he'll at least go to one of them where they do the ultrasound. And so yeah, with that, right now it sucks just because I have to go by myself. And if people know me, I don't like doing shit by myself sometimes. But yeah, so I try to make more videos though. I'll try to do it like every Sunday or something, because I usually don't work Sundays. So I can do like every Sunday, or I can try to do a vlog video for y'all, like just vlogging my day throughout the day. So yeah, anyway, on another note, what are your thoughts on this whole COVID-19 stuff? Like, what do y'all think of it? How are y'all guys doing? Like, y'all have any like family members that has had it, or what? Like, how are y'all dealing with it right now? Me and my husband or my boyfriend, fiance, I go back and forth. Y'all know that. So we've been kind of bored. I actually started watching. So if y'all know me, I don't really like anime. The only animes that I like watched, one was a while back actually. It wasn't long. It was when we started dating. It was called The Legend of Korra. That one is probably my favorite one, just because it has a strong female in it. Like, she's like the leader, and I don't know, I really like it. And then the other one was No Game No Life, I think. That one was pretty cool too. I liked it. So if y'all ever get a chance, y'all should watch those. Right now, again, because I'm bored, there's nothing else to do. I can't really go to the store, especially with me being pregnant. Like, I can't really risk it right now. I'm watching the Avatar, The Last Airbender. Comment below if y'all ever heard any of those. I'm not a nerd. I can tell you that. My boyfriend is a nerd one, but he actually got me into all of that. So I didn't think I was gonna like it just because I don't know, it's nerdy. I don't like it. But those ones that I mentioned are actually pretty cool, and I like those. Um, but yeah, so I'll probably show my belly, and then you can comment down below, or I'll show you on ultrasound pictures then. And y'all can comment down below if y'all think it's a boy or a girl. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a giveaway from the people that think so I'll get, I guess, the group that says it's a girl. If it's a girl, I'll get the group that says it's a girl, and I'll do a shuffle with those. And if it's a boy, I'll grab everybody that says it's a boy, and I'll get those in the bucket, and I'll do a shuffle with those, and I'll pick a winner that way. So whoever, I guess, whether it's a boy or a girl, in that group will win this Dominic Cosmetics. One is the berries and cream, which is this one right here. It has these colors right here, which is one of my favorite ones here. But yeah, so whichever group wins, they'll be coming in, or they'll be getting a raffle for this one here from Dominic Cosmetics. I really like it, so I'll probably do that. So let me go get the ultrasound picture, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I already got the ultrasound picture. I changed my shirt. It actually says from fur mama to baby mama. It's one of my favorite shirts that I have. I'm gonna go in. I know I haven't been telling y'all. I hate when I do this. I haven't been telling y'all everything that I've been putting. For the contour, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour cream kit. So it comes with 6 different ones. Here, the front's actually kind of dirty. I need to clean it, but I got that. For the eyeshadow, I use my favorite one out of all of them, or the Dominic Cosmetics, which is the Rustic Glam one. I kind of just went with the look that I always go for. So I did that. I used that. What I use for the baking is this the Airspun one. I always use that one. I either use that one or I use my Kat Von D one. So I use either. It's whatever I guess I'm feeling that day. What else did I miss? Eyebrows. I still have this same one that I have, which is the Wet and Wild one. I think the Ultimate Eyebrow Kit. What else? I think that's it. Oh, and then my highlighter, my highlight palette is, I use the same one each time. But the lip, I'm gonna use this. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag, and it's from Tarte. It's a Tarteist lip paint in the color Fortune. I really like this one just because it stays on all day. Like, I really, really like it. So I'm going to put that on. I'll show you my cravings right now. Maybe that'll give you a little idea. So what I like to eat, I don't want to say I like to eat anything, because I don't. There's things that I don't like. Like, his mom would make some bomb ass picaditas, or like sopes is what people know them as. I don't like that anymore. Can't eat it. And I think it's because, I don't know if it's because of the queso fresco. Like, I know, like, I'm not supposed to have queso fresco, so I don't know if it's because of that, or I just don't like it. I used to eat it all the time. I used to make them here at home for me and my husband, and I don't like it anymore. I like tamales. I always want tamales. Quesadillas, sometimes I have to be in the mood for it. Like, I ate some today, but only ate maybe like 5 of them, or 4. and I was done. Like I didn't really like it anymore. So if I eat it, like I'll eat it. Um, what else? I'm done with this. Like, oh, donuts. Like I've been wanting a donut, like a glazed donut, right? And then you cut it in half, or it opens, and then you put ice cream in the middle, like a donut ice cream thing. I haven't gotten it yet. I've had like donuts and then ice cream. I've also had, which is really good. Don't judge until you've tried it. You know those bolillos that you get like at the panaderia? You pretty much cut the bolillo in half, get all the bread out inside, and then you get cookies and ice cream, and you put the cookies and ice cream inside, and you eat it. It's really good. Don't judge until you try it. It's really good. At first, my boyfriend didn't eat it just because he said that it sounded weird and nasty, and a lot of people were like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" But yeah, it's actually really, really good. What else? That's all I've really been craving. In the beginning, I craved a lot of oranges. Like I would eat oranges all day. Now it's okay. Like if it's there, I'll eat it. If not, then I won't. I think that's it, really. And then it's whatever I cook at home. Like the day before, I made carne molida, and I just added corn to it, and I ate that. And then I made chicken, and I didn't want chicken no more, so then I just ate the leftovers from the night before. Um, so yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and flan. Like I've been craving a lot of flan lately, so I text my deal like, hey, can you make flan? Because me and baby are craving it right now. So she made some for me, and I legit finished that shit in like 2 days. It would have been a whole day, but I didn't want to eat it in a whole day because then I was going to regret it the next day. So maybe she'll make me more. Hopefully she'll send me a recipe. Yeah, if you're seeing this, just send me the recipe because then I don't have to keep bothering you about it. I think that's it. It's mainly donuts that I crave a lot. Donuts and yeah, no, just donuts. I like eating donuts a lot, and which is weird because before I didn't really care for donuts. Like if somebody brought it at work and they were like, hey, there's donuts in the break room, whatever, I'm like, okay, I'll go. I might go get one, I might not. Usually I never really got one. And now when there is some, I do get it. And if there's leftovers later, I would get another one just because I like it a lot. So those are my cravings. If y'all want to keep those in mind, if you want to figure out if it's a boy or girl. I don't know yet. The only person that knows is my tia. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the ultrasound pictures, and I might show y'all the bump. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Nobody hasn't really seen my bump except for family. If I'm around them or even at work. If like I wear my jacket a lot at work, so if you like really pay attention to my stomach, to the bump, you'll see it. But if you like just take a quick look, you can't really see it. So yeah, the first few weeks after I found out, I wore my jacket all the time just so in case I did start showing. Not a lot of people knew. Like a lot of people on day shift still didn't know until I posted it on Facebook and on Snapchat recently, and then that's when they found out. But yeah, so here's the ultrasound pictures. I'm gonna show y'all. Ooh, this one. So let me know what y'all think, what it is. Right there. There's the right foot, I believe, right there. And then the left foot up here. And then another ultrasound picture right there. So based on, I guess, this one, what do y'all think it is? So comment down below what y'all think it is, whether it's a boy or a girl. And on June 27th is when we'll find out, and around that week is when I'll do the raffle for this, and it'll be one winner. So yeah, so let me know what y'all think. Again, sorry for taking a while to get on here again. I just wasn't feeling good at the time. Just didn't feel like doing it. And I was like, what am I going to do video if I don't feel like doing it? It's going to come out crappy. And oh, so the room. So this is actually going to be the baby's room. So the reason this bed is here is because when my best friend and my brother would come from Livingston, they would sleep in this room. So instead of using the futon that I have back there for them to lay on, we would just bring the bed in here, put it on the floor, and they would just sleep there, which is more comfortable than that thing. But yeah, so because I wasn't doing videos for a while, we kind of just use this room for like a storage, like just to put stuff in. Especially since I haven't came in a while, we just put stuff in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna start cleaning some stuff out, take everything else down from the wall, and getting it ready for the baby, because it's gonna be the baby's room. Just so when the baby's here, I can still do videos here. That way the baby will still be like around me. Like I kind of don't want to leave the baby by itself. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. That's why it looks like a mess so far. My husband's gonna take that back to the garage, or he's gonna donate it or something. I don't know. I'm gonna clear out everything else. I'm gonna start hanging up. What is this? Yeah, so I'm gonna clear out everything, getting it ready for the baby's room. We have came up with names for a girl and a boy, but we're not gonna say anything until the baby is born. That's when we'll tell everybody what the name is. But for now, we don't really want to tell anybody the name. Just because we don't want to tell people right now. And so yeah, just that. We haven't came up with the theme for the room yet either. We're still very indecisive about it, and especially him because he's like a nerd and he's into like anime and stuff, and so I'm having like a hard time with that, but it's okay. I think that's it. That's all I have. Again, I'll try to upload as much as I can on here. Again, I'm not making any promises, but I'm gonna try to upload a lot more. If it's not makeup videos, it'll be like vlogging videos. And I want to get used to vlogging just because that's probably gonna be most of the videos from the rest of the year, just from the gender reveal, the labor and delivery, and just throughout the day or whatever. But I will update y'all. If y'all like following me on Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram, go ahead and follow me, because I do upload a lot on there. Maybe not on Instagram, but like on Facebook and Snapchat, I am on there a lot. Sometimes on Instagram, like I forget I have it until I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'll click on it, see what's new. But as far as uploading, I don't really upload on there. But I do check it every now and then. But I am gonna try to start uploading a lot. That's all I have for today. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can always get notified every time I upload a video. And I promise, maybe not promise, but I will try to be better at uploading videos. I know it's been a while. It has been 5 months since I uploaded. But yeah, so I will see y'all next time. Peace.
It wasn't just me, I got a brother and sister. Witnessing that shit was one day to another. As much as it hurt me, it only built me stronger, built me tougher. As a kid, I wasn't